Here is your latest African news bulletin. South Africa. South Africa deploys 10,000 troops to secure municipal polls. 10,000 soldiers will be deployed to safeguard next week's local government elections. Parliament announced on Wednesday that President Cyril Ramaphosa had informed the institution about the employment of soldiers in partnership with police for the establishment of a safe and secure environment during the vote. The employment is from October 30th to November 3rd and is expected to cost 47,249,000 rand. Early this week, the Justice, Crime Prevention and Security Cluster ministers assured South Africans that next week's local government elections would be safe and free. Defense Minister Thandi Modise said police would be deployed at all voting stations and the result centers. We can confidently declare today that all safety and security measures have been put in place to create a conducive environment for the free and fair elections starting from October 30th and 31st from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the special votes and on November 1st for normal elections. Ethiopia. Ethiopian and rebel forces clash in intense fighting. In Ethiopia, intense fighting is reported to be continuing around the cities of Dessie and Kombolcha in Amhara state between the Tigrayan rebels and the Ethiopian army with its allies. Dessie is home to tens of thousands of internally displaced people who fled their homes as the war expanded to Tigray's southern neighbor. Kombolcha, on the other hand, is an industrial hub, home to the area's main airport. Meanwhile, airstrikes have once again been reported in the Tigrayan capital Mekele. The government's communications office said the targets were parts of Mesfin Engineering, an industrial plant that was also hit by airstrikes last week. Rebel forces have not responded to the claim about the targets, but senior figure Getachew Reda tweeted confirming their air raids in the city, adding their air defense unit was engaging enemy jets. Nigeria. Benin bronze, looted Nigerian sculpture being returned by university. A sculpture will be handed back to Nigeria by the University of Aberdeen after its extremely immoral acquisition. The priceless bronze is described as having been looted by British soldiers in Benin City in 1897. Depicting an Oba of Benin, it was acquired by the university in 1957 at an auction. The university approved repatriation in March and a handover ceremony will be taking place on Thursday evening. Thousands of sculptures and carvings were removed during the destruction of Benin City in present-day Nigeria. Many ended up being sold to museums or private collectors. A panel unanimously recommended its return to Nigeria and the university's governing body supported the move. A delegation has traveled to Aberdeen to officially retrieve the sculpture. Zimbabwe. UN envoy urges lifting of sanctions on Zimbabwe. A United Nations human rights expert has called for the removal of 20-year-old Western sanctions against Zimbabwe, saying they've harmed jobs, health, and the poor. The sanctions were imposed in 2002 when Robert Mugabe was president. The US and the European Union have said they won't remove sanctions until their demands for democratic reforms are met. Africa-wide. France confirms restitution of Benin's artifacts. French President Emmanuel Macron has confirmed the return of a collection of artifacts to Benin. The collection comprises 26 pieces looted during colonial times. On Wednesday, Macron visited the exhibition at the Quai Branly Jacques Chirac Museum in Paris, where the artifacts are on display until Sunday. The transfer of ownership will be enacted in 2 weeks before the visit of Beninese President Patrice Talon to the Élysée Palace. Thank you for watching. Visit our news website weloveafrica.net to stay updated with all the latest African developments and future events. Remember to share, like, and leave your comments below.